Alright, so number 5. This one, I'm looking at the question, wants us to find the value of the test statistic. Okay, so that is Z equals our sample mean minus the true mean over the sample standard deviation. I should be putting S here because we don't know the real standard deviation. I'm just so used to putting sigma over the square root of n. Because we don't know the true sigma, that's why we're using this t-test. And that's the actual symbol that I need to be writing, S for sample standard deviation versus sigma for the true. Okay, so let's figure out these terms. A company is making boards that are 2,657 millimeters tall. If the boards are too long, they must be trimmed. And if the boards are too short, they cannot be used. So we have a sample N is 17. Found that it has a sample mean, so I'm going to say X bar of 2655.1, 2655.1. So the actual true mean, the number up top, is going to be 2657. 2657. So that's the true mean. That's what we want, the true length. This is the sample mean length, sample size, and it says it has a variance. So that's S squared of 196. So in order to get S, I have to do the square root of that, 196, and that gives us 14. Okay, so now I have everything I need. I have S, X bar, N, and mu. I can plug it in and find my test statistic. So that would be 2655.1 minus the 2657 divided by the standard deviation, which is going to be 14, divided by the square root of n, which will be 17. So on the previous problem, we just found the critical value. This one, we're finding the test statistic, and we will compare those to determine if we fail or reject the mean, or the null, or alternative. So calculator, turn it on, clear out what we have. I'm just going to go ahead and subtract the top two numbers. So I'm going to do 2655.1 minus the 2657. Okay, gives me this number. I'm going to divide this. So I'm going to say divide by, and then in parentheses I'm going to put this bottom part, 14 over the square root of 17. So in parentheses 14 divided by square root of 17. Alright, so I get a negative 0.56 if I round to 2 decimal places. So, and let's make sure it says round to 3 decimal places. Okay, so I'm getting a negative 0.559, which that 9 will round up to 10 and carry over, so still negative 0.56. So our test statistic is negative 0.56. And that's what we want to know. Negative 0.56.